Hi, I'm Valery Molone, leadership coach, motivational speaker. In today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to shift to a better future. Now, it's easy to say it because as human, we all want to succeed. We all want to be successful. We all wanted to achieve our goal in life that we set up. But in reality, it's really hard to do. So we get used to some type of lifestyle. We get to a lifestyle that if we do this every single day, we have all these wishes and hopes that we wanted to do something, but we really don't take an action in doing it. And that's why it's hard to shift to a better life, because our mind and our imagination wants to do it, but our body and actually taking action and getting and doing it becomes hard. So I wanted to talk to you guys about to be aware of 3 things when you make a decision, and if you wanted to better your life in any area of your life, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it's spiritually, whatever area of your life that you wanted to improve and you wanted to shift it to a better lifestyle, is to consider 3 things that's keeping you from that, and you have to be aware of it. So when you make a decision, be aware of these 3 things. Number 1 is your comfort zone. As a human, we have a habit of creating some type of comfort zone for ourselves. If we do something for a long period of time, it becomes our habit. It's almost like we do it every single day. It's an autopilot in our head, and we just keep doing it, just like driving. When you drive, at first it's hard, but after 5 years, 6 years, you drive. You don't even know where you're driving. You're just driving, you know everything. And life becomes like that too. So if you are going to work from 8 to 5 and you're coming home and you're sitting watching TV, spending a little time with your family and friends, and then you're doing that 5 days a week or 7 days a week, and then you're doing it for a month and for years and years, and that's what you become. So what happened is that all of a sudden, as your age changes, as you wanted to do something with your life and you're making a decision, it becomes hard. Why? You can change and shift to a better future because you're so used to your comfort zone. You're so used to doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And that's why it becomes so hard. And as you guys hear this all the time, people talk about it all the time. And I work with a lot of people. I work with a lot of people that they are so stuck in their comfort zone. They're so stuck with the comfort zone that I work with them and I tell them, and they tell me they're aware of it. They even know that they're in their comfort zone. They even try for a week or 2 to get better, but they keep going back. Why? Because the amount of time you're spending in your comfort zone. So it's very important to pay attention that when you make a decision, if you wanted to better your life in any aspect of your life, how much time do you spend on your comfort zone? What do you need to do to get out of that comfort zone? What do you have to do to get out of that comfort zone? Even if it's not a big decision, even if you don't want to change something big, small stuff to shift to a better life. For example, if you want to start exercising, you want to make a little bit more money, you want to spend more time with your family, you want to spend more time with your kids. So how are you going to shift from your comfort zone and becoming and making a better life and keep growing? So that's one thing you have to remember. Your comfort zone is what's keeping you, and you have to change. How do we change? Give yourself a time. Time is very, very important. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves. They put a lot of pressure on themselves and saying that, well, I want to lose weight. I want to spend more time with my kids. I want to make more money. I want to look good. I want to feel good. They put all these stuff in their head. But they don't understand that every decision that you make in your life, it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. Everything takes time. So the other thing that you can shift to a better future is that when you overwhelm yourself and when you're in your comfort zone and you having this hope that your life should get better, and then you're putting all these in one shot and it just overwhelms you. And that pushes you back to your comfort zone. So in order to not go back to your comfort zone, pick one thing, make one decision, and give yourself a time. And say to yourself, okay, I want to lose weight in this amount of time. And you guys hear this over and over and over again. People say this all the time, but it actually really works, and you have to try it. You have to give yourself a time. Time is very, very important. I want to lose this much weight in this many month, and mark it in your calendar and cross every day off. The same thing if you want to get a new job. Okay, I'm going to give myself 2 weeks to get out of this job and to find another job, or a month, whatever time is appropriate and comfortable for you. But it's very important to time yourself. Every successful people that you talk to, every successful people that you've seen and everywhere, they tell you this. Time is important. You have to time yourself. You have to give yourself due date. This is my due date. Because if you leave it open, and if you keep just saying that I'm going to lose weight one day, or I'm going to get married one day, or tomorrow I'm going to spend time with my kids more, tomorrow I'm going to go on that vacation, or I'm not going to work too hard today, I'm going to take a break tomorrow. But that tomorrow never comes. It never comes. So it's very important to sit down, make a decision, mark it on your calendar. This is the start date, this is the end date. And take that time, and one project at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with everything, because once you accomplish that, not only you shifting to a better future, whatever that is that you're accomplishing, you become so confident. You'll become confident that you actually did something about it. You actually took time, stay with it, and did it. So that's number 2. If you want to shift to a better future, understand something, that you're in your comfort zone and you need time to get out of it. This is very important. Number 3, and this is also very important, and it goes all together, because a lot of people talk a lot. They want the whole world for nothing. They want happiness. They want to look good. They want to feel good. They want to make money, but they're not taking any action toward their wanting. Take an action. Create a blueprint. Take action, even if it's a small step toward that goal that you want. You picture your better future. What is that going to look like? When you set a time, take an action. Hope and wish never works. Never works for anybody. And again, people say it all the time. Every successful person talking about it, take an action, take an action, take an action. But we don't. Why? Because it's easy to think about stuff. It's easy to imagine stuff. But when it comes to actual work, we don't do it. And we see this over and over and over. It's funny because one of the days, one of my coaches that I was talking to, and we were discussing our business, and I mentioned that I've seen people this all the time. They go sign up in all these Facebook groups because it sounds good. Okay, it sounds so good. This person is making money. This person is looking good. This person is eating healthy. This person, they sign up everywhere. They join this group, they join that group, they join that group, but they never participate. They never participate. They don't even read. They just make them feel good to join. That makes me feel good. But when it comes to action, to actually go to that group and talk to people and add value and take advice, they never do. So think about that when you want to shift to a better future. How much action you're taking in your life? What step are you taking? And that's what's keeping you from becoming successful, from shifting to a better future that you desire, that's good for you and for your family. So it's very important to take action. Lower your expectation, pick one thing, time yourself, and take an action. That's how you will shift to a better future. And I can't emphasize this enough. People ask me all the time, how did you do it? How did you get out of a bad relationship? How did you grieve over your dead son? How did you lose weight? How did you make money? How did you grow your business? This is how I did. I made a decision. I give myself a time. When is the start time? When is the end time? And then I took an action. Those are the 3 steps that you have to take. And you kind of keep doing it. And one project at a time. I didn't put it all together. I didn't start breaking up with somebody, starting a business, buying a house, going on vacation. I didn't do all of that because you get overwhelmed and you fail. So it's important to understand that. Take one step at a time, make a decision, time yourself, and take an action. Take an action. A lot of people, I cannot emphasize, take an action for everything that you wanted to do. Because talk is cheap. And I always say that. People talk way too much. It's so easy. It's so easy to talk about everything. But when it comes to reality, we criticize people. We judge people. We want something. Why? Because we keep doing this. We keep talking. We keep talking. Nobody sits down and listens and says to themselves, I want this. I'm actually going to do something about it. physically, emotionally do something about it instead of talking about it. I know people that talk about they're going to lose weight for like years and years. They never do. I know people that want to start their business for years and years. They talk about it all the time, but they never take any action. And as a majority, and especially in today's society, that's what we do. We talk a lot, we hope a lot, we wish a lot, but we don't take an action. And my style of coaching is that I don't do that. I don't really talk a lot. I have a blueprint. I create a blueprint. This is where we're going to start. This is the step we're going to take, and this is where you're going to be. And that's how we shift to a better future. So if you're somebody, or if you know somebody, wanted to better their life in any aspect of their life, these are the 3 things that they have to keep in mind. Get out of your comfort zone. If you're in a comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone. Recognize that you are in a comfort zone. Then time yourself for whatever you want to achieve. Once you time yourself, have a start date and have an end date. And then take an action. Every single day. Even a small step. Even if, I don't care how small it is. Take one step at a time take some type of action toward your goal that you want to achieve. And you'll be amazed how much you will achieve in your life. So if you think this video is helping you or someone else, share the video, leave a comment, like the video. Until next time, have a great day.